This Ridley sponsored by thingpenguin.com. Are you on the school board? Question for you. Can you name something that you've done this year that has helped reduce taxpayer expenditures?
No, not right now.
So this is going to be a meeting of the budget committee for Swanzey School Board, Swanzey, New Hampshire. Yeah, this is the budget committee meeting. Do you work for the school?
I do, but we were unaware of it. Not that they can't be here. We'd have had it unlocked out there if we knew.
Oh, thanks. If you work for the school, I do have a question for you.
Yeah, but you don't take a picture of it, right?
Can you name something you've done from your position to help reduce expenses for taxpayers? I'm sorry, what was your question?
What agency are you with?
I'm Dave Ridley with RidleyReport.com. Yeah, I think he was saying he doesn't appreciate it, and they told him, like, tell him to come talk to us, I guess.
They said you can go in and speak with them.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Are you on the school board?
No, but this is the budget committee meeting.
Oh, are you on the board?
We're all budget committee. Yep.
So, which also means you're on the board?
No.
I guess
Separate.
I guess I'd have the same question for you either way. Do you have any sense of how many people, if any, have been kicked out of their houses for the purpose of supporting these schools to be able to pay for them?
I do not. No, we don't. You mean failure to pay their property taxes? Yeah, we don't. We don't. That would be a
Town tax collector,
Yeah.
selectman office would know that. But
Yeah.
That doesn't
Yeah.
get rolled up to us.
Are you a resident of one of the towns?
No, I live in Winchester,
Okay.
but I still think this is my business because I do pay, some taxes that go to you.
How so?
Some of the statewide property taxes goes from me to you, for example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you were to come to the meeting when it starts at 7, it's typically for people that pay taxes in the towns, the 6 towns that are in the district that speak at the meetings.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it appropriate to interrupt your meeting.
Yeah, okay.
Why should people be forced to pay for these schools?
That's a pretty deep question that doesn't really reside with this committee. That's at a higher level. I think that's a statewide question that needs to be asked in the state legislature. The property tax formula and what the property taxes fund is really not at our level. And I've been on this budget committee for 12 or 15 years, and I chaired it for a majority of that time. So that's why I understand where you're coming from, and I understand where your questions are rooted. But it's really, we have to focus on what's going on right here in front of us at the local level and try to keep a handle on the budget and the budget increases and make sure that there's value in every dollar that's being spent by the taxpayers. So, that's where we're at as far as what our charge is on the budget committee.
I appreciate your answer. What is your name?
Wayne Bucklider.
Okay, Mr. Bucklight, I appreciate that. When was the last time the budget went down?
Last year? Year
So
before.
what happens is the budget committee puts forward a proposal and then it gets voted on, or could be amended at deliberative session and then it gets voted on by the public. So we've requested reductions from the proposed amount from the school board pretty regularly.
Yeah.
But then it can get changed at deliberative session by voters, so.
But I think we lowered it 800,000? last year, in the budget we're in now.
Right.
We lowered it 800,000 because we were having continuous surpluses over the years of upwards of $1 million. And so we did lower it, and I think it's in the budget we're in right now, so it has happened. But as Adam says, we set a number at our public hearing in January, and then it goes to deliberative session, and there's a group of people that populate the deliberative session and have a tendency to negate our number and bring it back up. That's happened in the past, not this last session, but it has happened in the past. So we need more voter turnout for people that honestly want to keep their taxes low. They need to show up at these meetings, show up at the budget committee meeting, show up at the deliberative session, show up at the public hearing in January and give us their input. So,
All right, thanks, gentlemen.
yeah.
Appreciate your time.
Yep, good luck.
So this is at 6:53, so it's 7 minutes before the meeting starts. But there was no one outside, so I figured I just pop in there and ask questions, especially since I was sort of invited to. Normally I have sort of a policy of not approaching people, letting them approach me by walking past me. But of course I have my trusty thingy here and my NHexit shirt.
Do you value your privacy? Want hardware that works? Get Linux at New Hampshire's very own thingpenguin.com.